Arcanum.
Good day YouTube, so let's go see if we can find out what that inscription means. Just need to get out of here. And then after that it's Thanatos. So the inscription, if you looked at the lid, you'd see that those circles we have seen before. Just want to make sure, don't want to just draw some conclusions. But if memory serves well, then it's going back to Roseburough again. Let's just wait for morning. Oh. What's here? Southwest 30, southeast 40, northeast 20, southeast 15. So that's gonna be, we do opposite, it shall be. Going northeast. It's going to be northeast. Northwest 40, southwest 20, northwest 15, southwest 30, northwest 50, northeast 20, southwest 40, and northwest 50. So shall we do it? with the coordinates. North, east. Is that not the first? Now I'm lost again. Just want to see, so this is there. Northwest, south, northeast, southwest, northwest. Okay. And away we go. Truth. Channel song. Anything else? 5th of Harvest. Nasruudin himself appointed me first acolyte today. I feel fortunate to have finally met him, as his days seem near over. I was overwhelmed with prideful emotion at the thought that I was now to carry on the most important task of maintaining the worlds. 1st of Darkfall, 1108. I presided over my first Plenary Council today. All went well, and we established without a doubt the divinity of Nasruudin. The usual debate ensued, but this time we were able to convince those on the council who still held doubts that Nasruudin was indeed sent by the gods to lead us in this world. 15th of Darkfall. My mind is troubled. An elf by the name of Arcanum descended from the mountain today and has begun integrating himself into the council. He claims to be the son of the original elven council member, but I am not certain I believe him. The others have taken a liking to him, though, and seem to have no doubts as to the veracity of his tale. I do not know why he makes me uncomfortable, but I feel great distress when I am in his presence. 10th of Nisan, 1109. Kanoa has brought several of his elven folk into the fold. Worse, he is beginning to spread heresy about the truth of the church. He has insinuated that the wards are merely an outward representation of an inward discipline that we all must cultivate, or some such nonsense. He trivializes the life of the great Nasruudin by offhandedly suggesting that he never existed, that the whole tale of Nasruudin and the banishment is illogical. He has not been stating these preposterous theories outright, but I have engaged him in several philosophical debates on matters of doctrine, and have all but cornered him into admitting his belief. His animosity towards me is growing, but he is not my concern. It is the rest of the leadership. They welcome him. He offers an easier, less disciplined view of the Plenary life. 35th of Nisan. Amidst my great turmoil, I have been delivered a sign. I was visited today by the physical manifestation of Nasruudin. Uncertain of this, as I was tending the wards, as I do these days with no help from my brothers, he appeared to me. He asked me all manner of questions, and appeared pleased when I explained how I was maintaining the wards. We talked for what seemed hours, and he even tested my faith by hinting that he knew Nasruudin and that he was not divine. It was only after he disappeared that I realized I had actually been speaking to Nasruudin himself. I do not know from where this certainty comes, but I am sure in my heart that it was him. 37th. Conmora means to kill me. Yesterday I confronted him with the news of my vision of Nasruudin, and he exploded with rage, calling me a heretic. Him calling me a heretic. I would laugh if the situation were not so desperate. I almost attacked him on the spot, but I called upon my training to calm my rage and quickly excused myself from the office. I then returned to my room to contemplate what my course of action should be. Later that night, as I was about to perform my walking meditation, I was set upon by his elven cohorts. After killing several of them, I fled. I do not know what I shall do now. I know my life will end should I set foot in the temple again, but it is not my life that matters. The truth of the Panari must live beyond me. I can only imagine what the lies that Konoha has been spreading in my absence. First of sources. My exile is at an end. I have meditated on my situation and I know what I must do. I will return to the temple and declare what I know for all to hear. I will leave my writing safely hidden here along with my ceremonial sword, as I feel my death is at hand. My soul, I know, now commit to the hands of Nasruudin, Manak's first acolyte. Now this is interesting. The law. Oh, I thought so anyhow. The first time that I had it. And that's a wavered board. Back to the temple, I say. And to think, they should never have let Alexander, do you have time for a few questions? I have something very important to tell you, Alexander. What did you find? I found Monarch's journal. Tell him what it said. Alexander is silent for a long time. It seems we, the Panari, have an important responsibility. Many of your troubles, living one, were born because we allowed ourselves to be deceived for so many years. That will be no longer. It seems that my family has been deceived and dishonored. I think I know to whom I must speak about this. He looks in the direction of the high priest's chamber. I found this. Give Alexander his family sword. Alexander is stunned, unbelieving. I never hoped to see this. It was lost so many years ago. It will be put to good use, I can assure you. I'm sure. Goodbye and good luck. Takes your hand in both of his. Thank you, living one. Your help here has been invaluable. I wish you luck on your quest and in the conflict to come. By the end, I found the whole truth. It's like whisper, what? Telling the whole story of Manak. Anger flares in his eyes. The man truly was a saint and a warrior, and it seems that we Panari have been neglecting our true duties. That will no longer be the case. Thank you, my friend. You've done the church and the world a great service. As a token of my appreciation, feel free to take the objects in the display cases. I can't tell you what they'd be good for, but they're yours all the same. The cases will be open. I'll do that. This one. and I'll take this one. Then over here, hello Bethana, have you a moment? I've discovered the truth about Manax. Is that so? What is it? Telling me of the journal. It seems that we have been misled from the beginning, and now I see why we were called the defenders of the gate. It seems we have a greater responsibility. We shall begin to live up to it. What do you think I should do now? Well, if you aren't already, please go and tell Alexander what you found. I would think that he's going to want to have a very long talk with some of his superiors. I'm glad I'm not one of them. I'll do so. Very well. Okay, but I also want to speak to them. Anyone new?
I can't believe you'd have me attack such a good-hearted person. I can't believe you'd have me attack such a good-hearted person. I can't believe...
So everybody's gone. Well, I guess that's it then for here. I will see you guys in the next episode of Arcanum. This is Cash signing off.